So, like it says, I'm going to be doing a pin demo, but I'm going to be doing it in Illustrator to kind of show that sort of final pin making process. But I'm going to start with a sketch. A lot of times when I do stuff in Illustrator, what I'll actually do is I'll take a raster image and I'll just convert it to vector and fix it from there. But for more graphic or simple designs, I'll just start with a sketch and go right into vectoring it. So I'm going to make the sketch in Illustrator. And I'm going to be doing a little snail design because I like snails a lot. And I can also give some, this is too basic of a snail design. And give some snail facts for people who are interested in snails. I used to keep them as pets, so I'm pretty fond of them. And for this stream, we're doing another giveaway. We're going to be giving away one of the Pelican Town pin sets that I designed, and that's the Pelican Town pin set 1. So if you want to be entered in for that giveaway, just type !giveaway in the chat. I should have maybe had a sketch ready to go, because I can't seem to decide kind of how I want this guy to look. But I also wanted to show like how you can sketch in Illustrator. I'm using the blob brush tool, just sort of just like a pencil that corrects itself. Do it over and over and over again, that's fine. And because the eyes are not on the stalks, this is an aquatic snail. So aquatic snails, their stalks are more just like feelers. They don't have their eyes on them. That's a snail fact. He's supposed to look like he's peering backwards, but it's not quite like that. Oh yeah, ice. They can actually grow their tentacles back too, although I think snails can grow most parts back besides their, besides the parts that are inside the shell. Unless the whole snail is eaten. Fish nibble on their little tentacles all the time. And they also have little tentacles near their mouths. To do a little bit more realistic shell. Fancy conical shell. There. I don't know how much more realistic it is, but a little less cartoony than just a swirl. Maybe he's saying hi. Yeah, he's just giving a little heart. The snails like everything that they can eat, which is everything. It was part of like snail community forums when I had pet snails, and people would make custom snail food. I was just threw some broccoli in their tank and let them go for it. They were much more serious about their keeping than I was. We'll make it photorealistic. I don't know about that. Not an Illustrator. That's not really what Illustrator is good for. I don't know if I'll show this. This is this little area here is called the Operculum, and that's the little door that snails can use to shut up their shells when they're hibernating or hiding from a fish. All right, this is kind of what I want. So I'm gonna move this whole boy over here. I'm gonna set the. I'm using my tablet and I just installed Illustrator on it, so the window is kind of not quite what I'm used to. Set the opacity way down. And I'm gonna make a new layer, lock this one, and go into the pen tool, which is, you know, what most people are familiar with in Illustrator. And just set paths here, here, and here to start with. Start adjusting. The anchors. You want to be accurate to what they're called. I guess everyone, you know, uses programs a little differently. I can get super fussy with, you know, having the anchors just right and getting lines really, really, really smooth and even, stuff like that. But super clean lines is what Illustrator is all about. I'm not going to go too crazy on this one though, because watching someone pull apart anchor lines is not really entertaining. I think I do need another one right here. So the shortcut is just the addition sign, and to add one on a line. You can also use the subtract sign to subtract things. I don't want to add a new one. I want to start. Oh, it keeps trying to start a new. And I'm keeping my pen lines pretty thin right now, but they're going to be a lot thicker once I have them where I want them. Might have to do some adjusting after that. Lots of going between the pen tool and the curve tool, which, I mean, there's shortcuts for all of that, like E and Shift C. Shortcuts are very much your friend in Illustrator. Otherwise, you'll pretty much develop an instant repetitive stress injury from constantly shifting between tools. Oh, thank you, Dipper Dots. Snail mouths actually kind of look like that in real life, although if you peer inside one, you might not find it as cute. They don't really have teeth. They just sort of have a tongue that scrapes their food up. It's called a radula. And so they really just have a gross, spiky tongue. But most things that snails eat are very soft, so it works out for them. And yeah, what I just did here was using the curve tool, and if you just click it once on an anchor, it resets the curve. So I'm going to bring this line over here slightly so it overlaps. I like to use as few anchors as possible Mostly because I'm lazy and I like it to be very easy to adjust, and the simpler the shape is, the easier it is to adjust. Someone who likes to get really fussy and pokey. So the streams are archived, Megamoran. They are archived on YouTube, although not right away. I think it takes some processing time. You can also use the curve tool right in the middle of a path to adjust both anchors at once. Just letting you know. Actually, no, that head's too. Eyes, I think I'm gonna go in with the pencil tool and sort of draw it freehand. Little, oh, nope. That corrected way too much. And I don't know how to mess with it. So instead, I go in with the lips tool. This is very small, so it's giving me being really picky. Oh, I'm going to make that a fill instead of a trace and paste it. Actually, no, I'm gonna my little eraser tool, and I'm going to make it really small. Got that selected. Sorry, I've never used Illustrator on this tablet before, so it's like learning. I'm gonna go in with the eraser, pick out little dot eyes. We want to turn that back into pull that one down a little bit as its weird little mouth tentacles. That's what those are. So it can feel that food. Big swoop right here. Lip udder. Oh. Oh, hi, John Maker. Oh, sorry. That I should not. I should not make fun. That is a scientific term. No, I shouldn't be immature. And just a circle tool for that guy. Because I have it on like default settings, every smart guide is turned on, so it's giving like lots of screen tips and stuff. Always customize your programs. Most art software very customizable. So, what it looks like without the sketch is real basic. And select all my lines, not these paths though, or not these shapes. And I'm going to go to Properties and increase the fill. Now I'll increase it all, make it pretty thick. But I'm going to take this one. I want a lot thinner. And I'm going to... This one should also be thin. Take all my lines, and sometimes you can wait to do this, sometimes you do it right away. I usually do it right away because I like being able to adjust things. So you go to outline stroke and it turns everything into like fills instead of paths. And you can edit, they're still all separate though, so you can edit them separately. So I'm going to erase there. I'm going to select this one like this, and you can kind of use that more like Photoshop at this point. While still getting super clean lines. And if you don't want to use like erase tools or pen tools, what I should say is stylus tools, you can still grab anchors and move them around for super precise adjustments. Like, you know, this is showing now, but I can just bring that path down and that looks fine. Get rid of some of the points here. They were making it a little messy. And I can erase some points on here. so it comes to sharper edge. You could also have done this by when you were making the line. Let's do this one right. Adjusting it in the properties. So we'll make this thicker and wing it. There. Stroke. I don't know why it's not showing me all the stroke options. There we go. Okay. So you can say make the profile of the stroke, you know, have different weights. And you can even make custom ones. Say you go to this tool, I'm gonna try to highlight the width tool. You can also just shift width and choose a point along here and make it wider, smaller, and then, you know, you can save it if it's something you want to use all the time. That's just showing you though, yeah, not keeping that. Alright, so now we have a little outline. I'm going to unlock this, kind of delete everything that's in it, but it's going to keep the layer. And so we want to add color. And Illustrator, as far as I know, does not have anything like a fill tool. Please correct me if I'm wrong, because I would love it to have a fill tool. So what I usually do is when I'm all done with the artwork, I go to Object, Path, not Object, I go to the Pathfinder and sort of make it all one shape. So, you know, this was a line crossing over another line. Now it's a single shape. So I'll take the shapes within the shell. And this, so far, this is like the most rinky-dink thing ever. But the best way I've found to sort of fill in large areas of color at once is to select the inside of a shape, hit copy, paste it, which will paste just the selected anchors, undo, then copy it again, and then paste it again, and it'll paste the entire inside shape area. And I should have done paste in place to get it exactly centered. But I'm going to take all those and move them to the layer under. And what color? Maybe the snail has a aqua gel. And because this is like for a lapel pin, it doesn't need to go underneath these lines at all. Like, trapping isn't really important for lapel pins, but if this was for a shirt, say, I could select all these shapes, go to Object, Path, Offset Path, and make it slightly bigger. Like, just a little bit bigger. And then it would overlap slightly with that outline. But that's only important for, like, you know, shirts or screen printing where trapping is necessary. So the main color of the snail. You know, this is such a dumb trick. Let's make this snail pink, because I love pink. You Control B everything behind the lines and create a shape. I'll have to try that. I'll see if that works out better for me. Undo, control or pasting in the actual layer I wanted in. So since this is sort of underneath, we're going to make it a darker pink. Make that the same color as the inside of the heart. So just eyedropper tool. Boop. We have a little snail pin. As we still need the back. And take all of this and make it a little smaller to fit on our artboard. Then copy the line art, put it over, form and reflect it. Yeah, put it the same. There. I don't know why I copied it at the same time. So I'm just gonna select everything inside and delete all because you only want the outside lines. Maybe make this like a, lighter color. Oh! Little rascal. So we, at Fangamer, we usually have printing on the back of the pins. So this is snail or an end sail. Let's make it huge. And we also would need to figure out where the spurs go. So we usually just indicate those with like little circles. It's good to have two so they don't move around. And look, I made a pin! One thing that I think is really cool is you can actually have colored line art on pins. They can like dye the metal. So it'd be really cool if this snail was like dark red. So pretty now. Ah! Anyway, that's my Illustrator tutorial. It's very fast and cheesy. So that was short. So I'd be happy to take non-Illustrator doodle requests at this point, but I'll have to switch my my window over to Clip Studio. It's loading up right now. So, feel free to shout requests in the chat. Unless, I don't know if we got any on Twitter or Instagram. Oh, strictly in chat. Okay, well, let me check all the chat to see if there's any in here. What does the A in A Snail stand for? Alfred. Alfred Snail. Oh, Angus. Angus Snail. I like Alfred. A character from Harvest Moon or Story of Seasons. I've actually never played one of those games, but I can look up a character, or you can request a specific character. The requests can be pretty much anything. X7? I mean, nothing salacious, but. Realm! I'll start on Realm while seeing if there's any other ones. And I'll if I know the character, I'll probably just do it from memory, because it's kind of fun. I think I've drawn Realm a bunch of times anyway. A big ear. I love Realm's curly hair. This is not quite how I want it to be curly. I made that up. Giant hat. Luminoth. I love the Luminoth. You're wondering why I keep selecting the pen tool before the pencil tool? Because I never remember where buttons are. Because I'm just dumb. Oh, hi, Anne. Wait, what is the Luminoth comic that I almost made? I'm wondering if it's something I remember, or... Yeah, and we are all well. Should post more videos of my wacky baby sometime. She's gonna be back here recording events. It's canvas more horizontal than vertical. No, I did it the other way. There we go. Alright, so Illuminoth. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna try and draw this from memory now. No, I gotta look it up. I don't really have eyes. just think characters are so cute with their neat little hands. Bug faces. What is she drawing that's so shocking? I haven't decided. Original characters probably not, because I can't really look them up. And I would not want to draw someone's original character wrong and then have them be sad. Featured telephone. Copy. Okay, so teacher telephone is like a girl with a telephone for a head. Yeah, I think we can do that. Everyone else real. Back them up. So teacher telephone is also going to be in this art class. It's like a puffy telephone. I'm sorry if this does not end up looking right. I am unfamiliar with most Sentai characters. I think that's the word for it, right? Like for the Power Rangers type shows. John Megrum, for the last time, I'm not drawing your original character Chewbacca. Now, is Teacher Telephone a villain or a hero character? I'm sorry, John Maker. I'm sorry to shoot you down like that, but it's, you know, you've asked enough times. Well, I'm not sure what a Gorma is, but she's very a dedicated art student in this drawing. That's what an easel looks like. Sure, why not? There we go. Oh, I'm a big fan of villains that become friends with us eventually. Okay, she is. This telephone still looks very weird because it's very puffy on the character. Just let it be puffy. She has two dial pads, which is one like a decoy. So now the subject, I think, as requested by, what was it? Oh, One Furlongest. Was it? Anne said, gave me the subject. These lighter so I can not get distracted by this. I don't want to get distracted by the subject. lots of gross yellow teeth. I mean, that's a little judgmental. They're beautiful. On this professional artist's divan. One, two, three, four, five, okay. 6, and I guess the other two are, you know, they're back there. Where you'd expect them to be. Beefy, muscular tentacle. For the lady. These guys around too to get. I'm short. But this one is not being a very good art student. He's getting too distracted by his peers. Stick these all on here now. Make it a little cleaner with some digital ink. Yeah, I think Ultras has his eyes closed. leafy. I don't think I'm gonna keep that tentacle there. Smaller brush. I could have drawn someone on one of those drawing horses, which I don't know anyone who has ever been to a life drawing class. Remember those? They're comfortable to sit on and draw for about 10 minutes, and then your entire back hurts and your butt. Her phone is kind of like a bob haircut. Give her little shiny eyes. She really likes Ultras. How wrong. Opter. Like that better. Oh! I can... There we go! Sometimes I don't notice when my music ends. In real life too. Real life as opposed to on the stream. Zoom in a little bit. Someone is calling me. Looks like the importance. I'll have to call them back. Little ball thing, which I don't think was in her original design, but artistic license. Big fan of that, especially in like fan art stuff where it's more fun if you don't stick straight to exactly on the screen. Some people don't feel like seeing new versions of characters. Fuzzy and his Luminoth. they're more like this. Thank you, Star Prism. Maybe the Luminoth is the art teacher in this class. I kind of like that. And of course, when Realm's project gets up and attacks the class, then you might get a failing grade, but it's okay. It's a little busy around the teeth area. That looks kind of weird. There we go. Why not make some Shantae pins as a promotional thing for Way Forward? They usually do that kind of stuff themselves. They might actually, I mean, I don't know, they might be doing something like that on their own. That's like not a confirmation for me. I have no idea. But since pins are pretty easy to make, a lot of companies will just do those directly without going through like a merchandise company. that area looks weird, so what I'm gonna do, cover it up with another big tentacle. Classic move. And I can add a little shading to this where we're done. So since Ultros is here in the front, he gets the most shading. No, that's really basic stuff. You know. Or I should say the heaviest. Really, just as long as you differentiate, treat your foregrounds and middle. Oh, oops. Okay, little tentacle suckers here. Ultros is a fun character to draw. He showed up a lot on my old packings when Fangamer still made packings. Ultros and the department store spook from Earthbound. I decided like drawing octopus tentacle creature. Ultros doesn't want to be. Ultros is beautiful. Not to be rude, Star Prism, but how dare you suggest otherwise? Oh, Alex, don't talk about the stash. It's Fangamer secrets. I don't know if any of mine were in the stash. Probably. There were some that I drew that were intended to never be seen by customers. I mean, not that I could say what's up. Jorge, the secret stash is not well hidden at all. It's... And when did I draw you a Leisure Suit Larry sticker? Street Fighter 1 of Ryu and Ken kissing. That sounds like something I would draw. Definitely. I think at one MagFest I made a Riku and Mickey from Kingdom Hearts kissing sticker, and I gave it to a friend who was at the table with me. But that's not like fan shipping. That one's just canon. There we go. That's fine. In rooms where life drawing classes are, a lot of times they'll turn the lighting on very, like they'll make the room dark except for one bright light to really emphasize like shapes and shadows. So it's kind of what I have in mind for why everyone is so darkly lit. I really like life drawing classes. If anyone has never taken one, but you're interested in drawing, there's absolutely nothing better to get better at drawing than going to life drawing classes. But if you can't get those, then, you know, going out to the park and just drawing people is also pretty good. Just have to be careful so that they don't know. Until you find that one person who notices that you're drawing them and starts to pose. That happened to a friend of mine in art school. She was making fun of this lady that was like posing for her at a Barnes and Noble. And I was like, don't make fun of her. That's handy. That's just convenient. Got their little wing cape. Versus all his parts. There we go. Sort of. Gotta fill in some of those. Now it feels like glass. Very dark one. Alright, well, that's probably it for now. My streams tend to be pretty short. But thank you for tuning in. And next week, Jorge is going to be streaming. And just remember, if you wanted to get in on the giveaway, it's before the stream ends in 5 minutes or 2 minutes. Type in !giveaway in the chat. Capitalization doesn't matter, so write it however you want. And yeah, tune in next week. Save this masterpiece. Oop. Ultros model. Dot. So, have a good afternoon, everybody. Bye.